Howdy folks, second day. So today, what we're gonna be getting in here, got some little bucket here of corn, and we're gonna do a little scouting on this farm. It's about 150 acres, and biggest deer I've killed was like 80 inches. But every year, just besides last year, every year I've had deer on this farm in the 40s plus. But we'll see if this year brings. I don't really know. I've seen a big deer. I've seen two big deer in here a couple weeks ago. So I haven't been on camera or anything, but that don't mean nothing. So let's go hang some more cameras and see what we can do. This spot here is a beautiful spot. This used to be real thick. The deer would bed in here and come out here and feed. But obviously you can tell the farmer bush hogged it all. But we got a camera here and some pretty oaks back here behind us and some houses on the backside, and the deer love to bed in these oaks. But I've killed one deer right here, killed a little doe one time, and well, other than that, I haven't really. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen one probably 150-inch deer from this stand, and well, that was a buck I hunted a few years ago, and he come in front of this tree. Well, I hung out of. I believe this is pine right here. Get up in, and well, it's always produced deer. I've never hunted it and not seen a deer. I mean, it might have been something I didn't want to shoot, but it's deer. And that's the only place on this farm that I can actually sit and see deer day after day. But we're gonna go over here to another spot. This spot, I can guarantee, if you sit there the entire season, you will kill a mountable deer every year. Like last year, I never had a big buck on camera over here but one time, and it was in that spot. Every year, every time. It is a guarantee that a big deer is going to walk through there. But this year, we got him set up. We got us a stand there. But I'm going to go ahead and put a camera there too. But I used to hunt on the edges of this farm when I didn't have permission. I was hunting the edges where I could see over on it. And I always see a bunch of deer, but I could never shoot them. So those spots now, I'm able to get in here and check them out, which helps me a lot, and I've learned a lot in the last 2 years of hunting this farm. This is only my third year on this farm, and I think I'm going to kill a big deer on it this year if they're here. So we'll see what happens, and let's go hang one more camera and put a little more bait in another spot, and then we'll go from there. I have seen numerous big bucks come out right here by this tree. But this year, they're cooked. There's a tree stand right there. But every time I've ever hunted right here, never seen a deer, never killed a deer. One time I hunted right here and I've seen two does. And one time I jumped a great big 9-pointer up. What is that? Is that a dead turkey? No, it's a dead crow. Well, let's go look at that, y'all. I can get in here. That's crazy. I've never actually seen anything just kill a crow and eat it. That's a first. Well, that's cool. Here you go. There's a stand when he walks out. It's gonna be. Don't roll. If the cameras keep doing like they are, it ain't gonna be no good. Because all I've seen is a 6-pointer and a spike on camera. But by eye, in person, I've seen a really nice deer. Or two really nice ones. For one, it's gonna be on my wall if he hangs around through bow season. We'll see. Let's go get this camera. I got the camera right there, and I try to fix the cows up because last year they kept destroying this camera. Like, I'll show y'all. Well, I probably need to get it up anyways. But there's a strap here, and the bear. Well, not that the bear. I'm thinking about the bear. The cows. Literally spun my camera around the tree like 20 times. Not gonna lie, coming here turkey hunting, I forgot about this camera. But so I just put in a mock scrape here, and Well, they say start them early, like in the summer, so I just put some head glancing in it. And I did put a little bit of bait out here, and that's just really just to get them, see what's around right here. I got another camera about 100 yards over there, and I ain't been seeing much. A little spike and a 6-pointer, and a couple of coons. And then my other camera was a bear and a spike up there, so we'll see. But yeah, that ought to bring a few bucks. But I did some Indian stuff. Rope, and I needed to make me a licking branch kind of. So I used that vine off them, and I tied it up with these vines to pull this limb over. And well, my stand is right through them trees. Where is it at? I don't know. It might be a little farther up here than I think it is. But I ought to better cut me a shooting lane right to here. So that would be pretty salt right here, because cows love salt. And then the cows will stay here 24/7. So if I put corn out, they'll just eat the corn and move on. And the deer will too, so it'll work out nice. We'll put out a little bit more bait here, and I checked that camera right there. And same old spike and a coon here at this spot. And I reckon we can walk down here to the bottom and take a check and see what's going on there. I haven't put any minerals out or anything like I do normally, but I reckon we'll see what happens, y'all. So this year, I mean, my goal was just kind of want to kill a nice buck on this farm. And I mean, it'd be a whole lot easier because normally I'm driving 30 or 40 minutes a day just to go hunt some deer. I mean, I can hunt deer here, but I like hunting places I'll see a bunch of deer. But I don't mind seeing a bunch of deer or not seeing a bunch of deer if I know there's deer, big deer to be killed. But if I don't think there's any big deer, and I ain't seen nothing but scrubs, I'm not gonna have much confidence in hunting. So that's a big part of it for me too. But down here, I can tell, well, we had a little burn pile right there. Well, normally the deer don't pay no attention to it. They'll eat the salt around it. But like I said, I ain't putting no minerals out, and obviously it shows. Ain't no deer there. And well, yeah, there's old Ricky. Well, oh, it's hot, y'all. I'm gonna go back to the house and go work on some more cameras. But hope y'all enjoyed today's little bit of a video, a little scouting, a little checking out things around the farm. I need to fix that licking branch down there. I need to put a branch on that. And well, I have some corn here in the bottom this year. I might plant a row of something down through here for the deer. Or I might honestly till that up right there, throw some turnips in it. That ought to get some deer in here. But like I say, either way, I hope I enjoyed today's video. And well, I reckon I'll pick y'all back up on the next one. See y'all. Running back a little bit, y'all. I found another camera. It worked. It was one of the cameras that I tried earlier. It didn't turn on. Tried it this time. It turned on. So, see what happens. But I got this one spot. Every year, it seems like it's always a pile of deer on this camera. But every time I've ever hunted it, I ain't never seen squat. But my last youth day, I hunted. That's the only time I've ever seen deer in the spot. And it was 2 ungodly 7-pointers. They was the man. But let's go ahead and figure out somewhere along this fence line to put up this camera. All right, y'all, up out here in this field, as y'all can tell, I got my old camera on that fence post right there, watching over this little gully in this field. Deer crossing, and got some pretty oak trees right here. Oh man, it's loaded with acorns. But right here, I've seen a lot of bucks. Only a couple times in the daylight, but it is in the daylight zone. And this is a really good funnel between this farm and the next 2 farms. But this place is hunted so hard when it comes gun season. I mean, I'm the only one that has permission on it, but everybody hunts the outer edges of it and hunts this. There's when all the deer get pushed around, and it's no point in really hunting when gun season comes in. But bow and black powder, it's right, y'all. But either way, now let's end the video.